Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to Steward Denley TV, and if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe and be part of us. Tonight I want to make a short comment about what's happening in Kenya as in the public service. Yeah, a couple of weeks there's a story which is going viral about the quack lawyer Brian Mwenda. Yeah, I want to say that this story has many implications for justice in this country, and there are many take-home messages, and there are many lessons which we can learn from it. The issue of quack professionals is not new in this country, and it appears like as a country we are not learning on how to deal with these things, or else we are promoting such kind of things. The other day it was Wainganjo raised through the ranks in the police service. Later on it was discovered that this man was a quack, was not a trained police. The story of Wainganjo ceased, and we have earned other quack doctors, and then finally we have the quack lawyer Brian Mwenda. This is very sensitive because I think justice is one of the things which are paramount. Just like health, justice is what makes the countries to be formed, the governments to be there, to ensure that people live well and there is justice. So the story of Brian Mwenda is really shocking. It is said that Brian Mwenda has practiced law. This man has never gone to any law class. He has not done the degree in law. He has not attended the law school of Kenya in diploma, so that he can be brought to the bar. Despite this, Brian Mwenda has presided over 26 cases, and he has won all these cases. Then recently is when now it is discovered that he is a quack, he's not trained in this profession. Here we raise two issues. What is the value of law degrees in Kenya, and what's the value of the training in the law school of Kenya? I believe that in 26 cases which were presided over by Brian Mwenda, he was arguing in a court. He argued before a judge who has practiced law for a very long time. He argued and articulated for some of his clients, probably they were not on the side of justice, because it is common sense that for 26 cases, Brian Mwenda could not have been on the side of justice. The lawyers who were arguing against him in the court of law, they have gone through school, they have been trained, and this man was able to convince the court and the judge in these 26 cases and had his clients acquitted. This beats logic, because the mechanism which this man convinced the court, and if it was through bribing or other quack methods, then the confidence to articulate in the court of law and that grasp of the jury processes should be very complex. So we raise concern about the quality of the training in our law institutions. Secondly, we also raise concern on our judicial system, because presiding over 26 cases and winning, if this man was able to learn all these tricks outside the law schools, and then could confidently win cases in the court, then we have reason to doubt the justice which is being served by the judicial systems in Kenya. Then the next question is, how many other quack lawyers do we have the public service? It means that the education in this country has been reduced to nothing, and this is a clear indication that the government, which is supposed to do certification to make sure that the people who are working in the public service, they are well certified, that they have been trained, they are professionals in those duties. It appears like it's the same government which is perpetuating all this. I want to assume that Brian Mwenda and someone who supported him and who worked for him to attain all this. And this should be maybe a senior person in the government, just like the case of Wanganjo. These people cannot rise up single-handedly. They have been assisted by the forces in the same government. So unless we have a way to cushion the people who are going through the system, who are toiling so much at trade to get jobs, and then we find that the system is allowing the people who are not trained to come in and practice what people have been trained to practice, it is very hurting. For the cases in the court which have been won, I don't know what the lawyers will do, because it is clear that nothing happened within those procedures, even though the justice was thought to have been served. It's something to think about, and the government must solve this issue for good, so that we give credibility to our institutions, and also we protect the dignity of our people. Because if we have health, if we have justice, or even a transport system, the custodians, if are people who have not attained any training, then where is the security of a country? These are something I wanted us to think about today. Have a good day. Let us follow these stories in the court and see how these things will unravel. Remember to subscribe in our channel and be part of us. Thank you.